A Spokane jury is now considering a decades-old sex abuse case. A former Spokane man claims he was molested by a priest at the Morning Star Boys Ranch in the late 1980s. This is the first of 19 separate lawsuits filed against the ranch by separate men, all claiming abuse. KXLY4 Sally Showman is live at the courthouse with what happened today. Sally.
Both sides gave closing arguments today, Robin. The ranch saying all claims of sexual abuse are bogus, and the alleged victim's attorney, Dan Fossey, telling the jury his client, Kenneth Putnam, will always suffer invisible scars from the abuse. Putnam says the former director of the ranch, Father Joseph Whitensteiner, molested him during a boating trip in the late 80s when Putnam was 13. In closing statements, Putnam's attorney said managers at the ranch turned a blind eye, adding that Putnam's abuse isn't an isolated incident. Fossey says Morning Star is run by pedophile priests who use it like hungry people use McDonald's drive-thrus.
Father Joe Whitensteiner was allowed to take Kenny away from the premises, treat him as a sexual object for his personal gratification on a number of occasions. This is the system that Kenny Putnam was placed into. There was no oversight, none.
Have you thought how easy it is to make an accusation after the passage of time by somebody that I was sexually abused? And have you thought how little cost there is to Mr. Putnam to make that accusation?
Morning Star's attorney Jim King says a boy who was with Putnam and Father Whitensteiner the whole time on the boat trip says there was no indication of abuse. Defense attorneys say Putnam's allegations of abuse have been fabricated for the sake of making money in the civil lawsuit. Regardless of the outcome of the case, Father Whitensteiner's attorney says his reputation is forever tarnished. Now, the jury retired for deliberation at about 2:30 this afternoon. Because it's a civil case, it does not require a unanimous verdict. Live at the courthouse, Sally Showman, KXLY4 HD News.